won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be
in there because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
As we all know about the presidential debate which recently happened between President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, this debate was like a big fight where the future of our country was decided. As both of them talked about their plans and ideas, important moments came up that could change how things go for America. Check out the top 10 moments you might have missed to see what each candidate thinks and how it could affect our future. What did these moments tell you about who might be the best leader for our country?
President of the United States, Joe Biden.
How are you?
The first thing we noticed in this week's presidential debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump was how they entered and exited the stage. Joe Biden's walk to the podium raised eyebrows. He appeared unsteady and had a peculiar way of holding his hands. It seemed uncertain if he could even reach the podium.
How are you?
Next, we see his exit was also dramatic, with Jill Biden visibly assisting him off the stage because he seemed exhausted and struggled with the steps. It's shocking to see that the president himself cannot walk on his own. He needs help with those little steps. Many people wonder if it is even possible for him to handle the entire country on his own. This tiny detail raised concerns about his ability to lead the country. On the other hand, Donald Trump seemed confident and appeared on stage without a hesitation. Take a look yourself.
Donald Trump.
Trump's exit also seemed smooth and independent. He quietly went back from the stage without looking back.
Making sure that we're able to make every single solitary person eligible for what I've been able to do with the with the COVID. With dealing with everything we have to do with. Look.
Another striking observation during the debate was President Joe Biden's frequent stumbling over his words and awkward pauses mid-sentence. These verbal missteps created moments of uncomfortable silence that suggested confusion or weakness. His difficulty in maintaining a smooth flow of speech was noticeable and raised questions about his cognitive sharpness and ability to articulate his policies clearly under pressure. These instances were hard to ignore and added to the overall perception of his vulnerability on stage.
Because they're a bunch of losers and suckers. My son was not a loser, was not a sucker. You're the sucker. You're the loser.
Another dramatic moment came when Joe Biden fiercely accused Donald Trump of disrespecting fallen soldiers. Biden recounted a story where Trump allegedly refused to visit a World War I cemetery, calling the soldiers buried there losers and suckers. Biden became visibly emotional, defending his late son, Beau Biden, who had served in the military. My son was not a loser. He was not a sucker, Biden declared. He then pointed directly at Trump and said, "You're the sucker. You're the loser." Biden's passionate defense of his son and the soldiers was a powerful and human moment, underscoring his deep personal connection to the issue and adding a shocking intensity to the debate.
He took none. I'd like to see him take one, just one. I just won 2 club championships, not even senior, 2 regular club championships. To do that, you have to be quite smart, and you have to be able to hit the ball a long way.
Look, I'd be happy to have a driving contest with him. I got my handicap, which when I was vice president, down to a 6. But by the way, I told you before, I'm happy to play golf with you.
Another surprising moment during the debate occurred when Biden and Trump sparred over their golf skills and handicaps. Biden mentioned that despite public analysis, Trump hadn't disclosed his golf handicap. Biden then boasted about winning 2 regular club championships, not just senior ones, emphasizing that it takes skill and strength to achieve that. Trump responded confidently, suggesting he'd be happy to have a driving contest with Biden. Biden humorously noted that during his time as vice president, he managed to lower his handicap to a 6. He then added a playful challenge, saying he'd be happy to play golf with Trump, but only if Trump carried his own bag. This exchange brought a bit of humor and a personal touch to the otherwise serious debate, revealing a competitive yet lighthearted side of both candidates.
Millions of dollars do you owe in civil penalties for molesting a woman in public, for doing a whole range of things, of having sex with a porn star on the night while your wife was pregnant. I mean, What are you talking about?
Following the lighter exchange about golf, the debate took a sharp turn when Biden accused Trump of numerous personal and ethical transgressions. Biden demanded to know how many billions of dollars Trump owed in civil penalties related to accusations of molesting women in public and other misconduct. He didn't stop there, also bringing up Trump's alleged affair with a porn star on a night when his wife was pregnant. Biden was relentless, accusing Trump of having the morals of an alley cat. In a striking moment, Trump remained silent, offering no defense or rebuttal to these serious accusations. This silence was unexpected and left a powerful impression, highlighting the tension and gravity of the claims Biden made against him.
This idea that they're all against it is just ridiculous. And this is the guy who says the state should be able to have it. We're in a state where in 6 weeks, you don't even know whether you're pregnant or not, but you cannot see a doctor, and have him decide on what your circumstances are, whether you need help. The idea that states are able to do this is a little like saying we're going to turn civil rights back to the states, let each state have a different rule. Look, there's so many young women who have been, including a young woman who just was murdered.
When Joe Biden was asked about abortion during the debate, his response took an unexpected turn. Instead of directly addressing the question, Biden criticized the idea of allowing states to set their own rules on abortion, comparing it to reverting civil rights back to the states. He argued that having different rules in each state could lead to inequality and injustice. Biden then shifted the discussion to broader issues, bringing up the tragic case of a young woman who was recently murdered. He pointed out that the focus often falls on crimes committed by immigrants, but there are many young women who suffer abuse and rape at the hands of their own family members, including in-laws and spouses. By highlighting these incidents, Biden aimed to emphasize the need for comprehensive protections and reforms. Instead of attacking Trump on his stance on abortion, Biden redirected the conversation to immigration and the broader social issues affecting women. This shift added depth to his argument, though it also diverted from the original topic.
Kim Jong-un of North Korea, all of these, Putin, they don't respect him. They don't fear him. They have nothing going with this gentleman, and he's going to drive us into World War III.
You want a World War III, let him follow and win, and let Putin say, do what you want, NATO.
The whole country is exploding because of you, because they don't respect you, and they have to respect their president, and they don't respect you throughout the world.
In another intense moment, Trump launched a strong attack on Biden's foreign policy. He claimed that Biden's actions were leading the country dangerously close to World War III. Trump argued that leaders like Kim Jong-un of North Korea, Xi Jinping of China, and Vladimir Putin of Russia have no respect or fear for Biden. He suggested that this lack of respect is making the world more unstable and pushing us towards another global conflict. Trump further criticized Biden by saying that if Biden continued his current foreign policies, it would lead to disastrous outcomes. He warned that letting Putin do whatever he wants, as he perceives Biden would weaken NATO and cause chaos worldwide. Trump emphasized that the lack of respect for Biden from international leaders was making the whole country and the world more volatile and insecure. Biden, on the other hand, tried to defend his stance, but Trump was adamant, painting a grim picture of international relations under Biden's leadership.
The filmmaker, they say, but she's saying, oh, no, it's my responsibility.
Another controversial moment involved suspicions about Joe Biden using an earpiece during the debate. Observers noticed Biden seemingly adjusting a hidden earpiece, raising questions about whether someone was feeding him answers. If true, this would be a clear violation of the debate rules, which strictly prohibit the use of notes, props, or any contact with campaign staff during the event. Both candidates had agreed to these rules when they accepted the invitation to debate. This raised serious concerns and led many to wonder, was Joe Biden cheating at the debate? Now that people have noticed these details and insights into the presidential debate, what do you think will happen? Who is a better fit for the country as president? Do let us know your views in the comments below. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon so you are notified as soon as we upload our next video. Thanks for watching.